Hey guys, what's up? It's Ethan Peters here, and I am 23 years old, and I'm a trans man from Connecticut. I am here today talking to you guys about my experience with hormone therapy. So, I started hormone therapy back in April 2015. So, I am approaching 1 year and 9 months on T, which is pretty amazing. Um, I've seen a lot of changes um, in my mood and with my body and so on, which have been pretty amazing. So when I first started with hormone therapy, I started with a topical. So this is what it looked like. Um, it's in this bottle. It's called Axron, and I had to do 3 pumps of it a day. So when I did it, it was like I actually still have more in here. Um, But what I did was I would just pump it into this little thing, 1 pump, and then I put it underneath my armpit, and then another one, and then another one, just like that. And I'll do 3 a day, and it would be every morning. Um, However, after about 2 months on that, I started having some complications with it that I'd rather not get into because I just don't feel comfortable talking about those complications. Um, but I had complications with it, and it kept continuing to go on, and I just found it to be very weird. So at maybe about the 5 month mark of being on T, I scheduled an appointment with my doctor. I should have probably did it much earlier than that, but I scheduled my appointment with my doctor to talk about it, and I told him about how I was having these complications, and he said, you have to make sure you're doing it at the same exact time every single day. And I just thought, because like with meds, you're able to do it, an hour before you have to schedule time to take the med. Like if it was like 8 o'clock, you can do it anywhere between 7 and 8, and then you also have the hour after. So I said, anywhere between 7 and 9, I thought would be, okay. And he said, no, you have to do it at the same time every day. And I was like, well, that's gonna be kind of hard because of my schedule with work. So he said what I can do was just do 2 pumps in the morning and one at night, or the other way around and do one in the morning and two at night or something like that. Or I can start taking injections. So I told him that I think injections will be better because injections, all you have to do is take it either once a week or every other week, depending on the dosage that he wants to give you and so on. And so that's what I did. And so I started taking testosterone as an injectable, and this is what the bottle looks like. It's a really small, yeah. And then my needle, and I would just take 2,000 milligrams of it once a week, and well, actually, no, it's 1,000 milligrams once a week, so they can equal up to 2,000 every 2 weeks, and just pretty much just put it right in my thigh, that general area. When he first, told me about it, he was like, you have to do it in this general area. If you go too far to, I believe he said the right, you can lose your ability to walk. And if you go too far to the left, I think he said, you won't lose your ability to walk, but it'll hurt, So I was like, oh god, And I hate needles, so I was like extremely nervous about it. But yeah, it's crazy. But I like this one much more. I haven't had any complications, since I started doing the injectables. So with testosterone, the changes that I've seen throughout the entire time is, I started getting a deeper voice. That was like the first thing I started noticing. I started getting a deeper voice maybe around a month and a half. I started noticing a difference. Although it wasn't that much, but I did start to notice it. It sounded like my voice is just cracking, But now it's at, this point, and down the road, I'm sure it's going to get deeper, which I'm hoping for, because it's not that deep. Started being able to grow a beard, because I definitely was not able to before. I Adam's apple starting to come in, as you can see right there. But it's still small. It's gonna get bigger. Chest hair is coming in. My stomach gets pretty hairy. What else? For those of you guys that do not know, it also will help so that you won't have to get your monthly visitor, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much like the main changes. I do tend to get hot flashes. So like at times like I'll get like really hot to the point where I'm like I want to strip. So there's that. I'm usually warm practically all the time. So like even like during the winter time I'd walk out like in shorts and a t-shirt. Because I'm like just hot like practically all the time. But sometimes it gets even worse than that. I do hear that sometimes people do get cramps that feel like period cramps or whatever. I've never really had to deal with that before, so I still haven't experienced that. But I do hear that sometimes that does happen with some trans people, and that throughout the time, it may get worse. But as I just said, I've never experienced it, so I don't know. It may just depend on the person. But overall, being on hormone therapy has definitely been an amazing experience that has made me much happier with my body and with who I am. With having to deal with being misgendered in the past, having testosterone being injected into me, definitely helped because of the fact that if I'm on the phone, people won't call me ma'am or miss anymore because they'll hear my voice. Even though about 2 months ago, I had been misgendered on the phone and it got me really mad. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, this person calling me ma'am? So I had to correct the person. It was so annoying, but I understand they didn't really know. Even though I told my name was Ethan, you would kind of think, that's a guy's name, but whatever. And then also, going out in public, having a bigger, deeper voice and all that definitely helps as well. So people don't misgender me anymore. So it's pretty amazing. I feel much more confident. I have a higher self-esteem. So testosterone definitely helped me, to be happy with who I am. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. That was my experience with it. And I've been on it for a year and 9 months now. And this is what my voice sounds like a year on 9 months. And this is how much I'm able to grow for a beard so far. I'm hoping that one day down the road, get longer. But yeah. Alright, well that was my story. My name's Ethan Peters, 23 years old, transgender, from Connecticut. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like and comment. Ask whatever questions. I can probably turn it into a video and so on. So, yeah. Thanks.